sure a lot of dropships coming in. We wonder where they're going. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back with more Halo Reach. Last time we did Tip of the Spire, and this time we're doing Long Night Space, aka that title right there. So, yeah. Well, let's get straight into this. And I mentioned at the end of. You know what? I'll get back to that in a second here. But we got some Elisa coming in from drop pods here, which drop pods are from space for some reason. But yeah, interesting, and not coming in the drop ship. But yeah, I'll get back to that. Actually, no, wait, I don't need to get back to that. What am I saying? I'm just getting my words all mixed up. But yeah, I mentioned at the end, at the very end of the last episode, that one cutscene from before you immediately start the mission, well, we all got out of the Falcon was not skippable. Well, yeah, it wasn't skippable in the standalone version of Reach, but when it was brought over to the Master Chief Collection, they updated it to where you can skip it, as well as some of the other cutscenes, things like I'll mention them as we go through, or when we come up to them, that is. So let's get going here, and yeah, but those cutscenes not being skippable in the standalone version, that kind of some reason I think many people aren't playing this stage because you can't skip them, but yeah, does that really ruin the experience if you can't skip the cutscenes? But yeah, it's nice to always have the option to skip them. But yeah, I just don't know why, because almost every time when I was playing this co-op campaign in the standalone version of Wii, no one would really vote for it because of the cutscenes. Well, at least that was my guess of why they didn't vote it. Maybe they had their own reasons, but that's just my wild guess on it. Yeah, but anyway, we're about to take out all the enemies up here, and we did. So let's grab that armor lock and get going. Okay. And so, you're moving and don't know what I'm saying actually, but you can try to swap some weapons with some Marines if you can. Oh boy. Yeah, right there. And fun fact is that you can actually get over to that right there, and what you can actually do is you can take out the gunner, which I did already, and get in the gunner seat, and the driver will actually get out. I get why they do it, so they can try to stop you, because once you're in there, you can't really do much about it, unless you actually get out and attack them. But yeah, even when you manage to do that, there's not much you can do with the Wraith, because yeah, it's kind of in a tight spot where you can't really get it out anywhere. But yeah, that's just kind of a nice little bonus thing you can do, I guess, for the Wraith. So, it's like we're about to go off into space. Anyway, I don't show the volume yet. Yeah, you get tons of weapons around here if you need them. Like you even get an energy sword here, which that's pretty cool, but I don't think I'll take it. I'll take the DMR. I was gonna take the shotgun, but I think I'm gonna need the DMR more for later on. That is. Like, sure. What the heck? I was debating on turning up the volume in this cutscene or not, but I might as well. Well, yeah, sure. The reason why I was debating is that there isn't really any dialogue in this that much. Yeah, this was another one of the cutscenes that you can't skip. And I think there was one more, and yeah, that's it for that. For the unskippable cutscenes if you were playing standalone version of Reach.
First stage engine burn 9. 6, these sabers have been customized for orbital defense. You may need to get reacquainted. Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other sabers as soon as you're ready. On now.
Okay, I wasn't talking because of the dialogue there, but yeah. Now we're in a Saber here, which is pretty cool. It's a jet here, and throughout this beginning point, you actually are getting into a tutorial where you have to do pretty much everything here. You know, like you can do a barrel roll, like from Star Fox 64 there, and do that. But I guess it didn't give me the tutorial thing there because maybe I'm playing on Heroic or something, even though I did do this co-op on Legendary with some people, and it does make you force you to do it or something. But yeah, I really don't know how it works exactly, but yeah. Now we have to defend Anchor 9, which is this giant space station on guns. And you have shield and health, and so we got some bunch of banshees here to destroy. And I find this part here to be the funnest and easiest part of the level here. So where you're just in a saber and you're just flying around shooting stuff up here. It's just so good. I just really enjoy it. And once there was like five enemies or so left, arrows would start pointing on them, telling you, hey, this is what the remaining enemies are. Let's make sure you take them out. And so, there we go.
Anchor 9, UNSC ships. Impulse drive signatures detected. Fighting class. Heads up.
Yeah. So, got some new vehicle here that's only been in Halo Reach.
Take down their shields. Then hit them with your missiles.
Yeah, so, yeah. Why am I not switching to missiles? I don't know why. Yeah, I'm taking damage here. And yeah, if you're playing co-op, if you die and then respawn, you will lose your weapons that you had before you got in the saber. So, yeah, even if you die still, you will lose your guns and armor abilities from what you've been using before. So you gotta keep that part in mind. And so, let's take out these with it. And yeah, if you don't do the missiles first before taking out the shields, they're just gonna bounce off and do like barrel rolls. I was like, let me try to show it off again here. Well, you saw them bounce off. I know they sometimes do barrel rolls when you do them, but like that. But yeah, and also there are invisible walls around here, so you can't just fly off into the distance. Then you can still do it in your night vision on, as you can see.
Combat air patrol and saber teams are directed to engage and defend the station. Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
So it's
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station
just flying around here. Yeah, station defenses is back on, so like over there with the guns. And one thing that not many people will know about, I'll show these off real quick, is that there was another gun right around there. Yeah, and there's another one. Right, yeah, right there. Boy, what is that? Here's one. There was the second one back here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, but yeah, two hidden guns back there that not many people will know about. But then they do shoot, but they just don't get a lot of opportunities to shoot because there's not much on the back side, and all the fighting's on the side here and such. And you have quite a lot of empty junk around here with a bunch of frigates being built. Like one there being built, then one there, and one that looks more done than the rest of them right there. Who's willing to bet that one of these frigates, or two of these frigates, are bound to be in amber clad and the forward unto dawn? But I'm about to die. But well, that one almost crashed into me. And yeah, if you do die sometime, if you lose all your health and stuff, you're gonna start spinning out of control and then blow up. Well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you blow up immediately. But yeah, when you spin out of control, I find it kind of cool looking. All the camera angles and such. It's like whoa, and then boom, blow up and body's just left spinning around up there. And now we have phantoms spawning in, and you need to use your missiles to destroy them because they have shield generators that you can't destroy. And also more enemies will spawn in now. And plus, you can see that the balls are bouncing off them, but you can see that more enemies came in. And you can take them all out before you take out the Phantoms, but it's recommended if you take out the Phantoms because shoot, I might die. Darn it, I died. Well, there we go, just drifting in space now. It put me all the way back here. Wow. Well, to be fair, it didn't really take that long to do it. That was also because I was showing off some hidden guns. So, just make this a little quick and so we do this here. So make up for this lost time here. And oh yeah. Oh. So taking out the Banshees first because they're a little easier. Here, so get out there, right behind you, shooting me. Get away. Oh god, there we go. And yeah, it spazzed out like that, now it's floating around. Okay. It's up, there we go. It's up on the pattern for me. Yeah, even like the slightest touch on these things sometimes can destroy you. Well, maybe not if you hold back like that, but even if you're like moving like normal speed into them, or thruster heating into them, or yeah, using the thrusters into them, you will die. So just keep that in mind. So, yeah, usually if you're ever getting attacked a bunch of new, even if you can't seem to shake them off you, what I always advise doing is just going to behind Anchor 9 heal for cover, because you got a massive shield heal to protect yourself. Plus, they don't really come back here that often too, so that's why I like staying back here. It's nice to just that you do have some big cover, especially since the station's actually defending, shooting them now. Yeah, so get back in the oh man, too bad I can't make the camera go behind, make it so I can look behind me, because then I can actually see what I'm shooting. Even though I can do this, so that's something, you know. And you can even do it downwards too. Yeah, so yeah. This one on just destroying a bunch of Banshees. He's and Sabers around there. Yeah. For some reason the names were blanking on me for those. I don't know why. It was Saber. Or no, not Sabers. What am I saying? Ah, man. Yeah, why is they just keep pointing on me? Yeah, I don't remember the name. Okay, but yeah, got Phantom 2 destroyed. Let's take them out this time and not die. It's best to take them out like as soon as they appear, because that way more enemies don't spawn. Well, no matter what, they are going to spawn, as you can see, but it's best to just take them out quick before they can shoot you and take you down. And yeah, the Phantoms will eventually stop in the spot, and come on! It doesn't even help that it puts a checkpoint. We don't get a checkpoint there. It's a big. Oh, but yeah, another thing you can do is kind of fly into these piles of junk here, but it doesn't really damage you. You can just push them around and such, so that's kind of cool. So, taking out a bunch of Banshees here. So, and they are also known, actually classified as space Banshees, because if you look closely on them, they are slightly different. Okay, Serums, that's what they were. Yeah, the Banshees are slightly different because they were supposed to be space Banshees. If you look closely, you can see some parts of them actually movie looking slightly different from an actual Banshee. It's hard to notice, but you have to get a close eye on them, and it's but I don't know if we'll be able to get a close eye on them. If I could just heal that, oh, that would be great. Anyway, yeah, that doesn't really make a difference when they shoot me from. That doesn't really make a difference. I'm losing my train of thought, you know. Funny saying that train of thought, because not too long ago, I checked this movie out called Unstoppable. That's the name of it, Unstoppable, which where you're trying to stop a runaway train. I haven't seen the movie in years, and I figured, I saw it in Halfway Books the other day, and I was like, I'll pick that up, since I haven't seen that movie in years. And I did enjoy watching it, and especially since that was my second time watching it in like years. I don't remember what year I first watched it, but I'm guessing it's I think 2013 or 2014. But like the movie came out in 2010, so it wasn't like a relatively new movie back then when I first saw it. So it was like a few years old at that point. But it was that. And we gotta finally get this now. Oh yeah, that's quite a freaking hell, better not crash into that. Okay, there we go. Oh. There we go, got him. And after you destroy all the Phantoms, the enemy, and all the Banshees and such will start trying to get away from you. You can try to destroy them, but they will eventually get away. There we go, we got the checkpoint.
Anchor 9 to UNSC ships, all targets neutralized. Bravo 029er, you are clear to dock. Activating marker. Holland to Bravo 029er. Noble 5, you ready to go? Affirmative,
Darn it, I was trying to pull something off there. But I couldn't quite pull it off. What I was trying to do there was, I was trying to die right and trigger the cutscene at the same time there. And with you, it's much easier to do co-op, because if one person dies, then and triggers the other person triggers the cutscene, it doesn't count as a death. And yeah, it would at least like destroy parts of the ship and go floating around, and they actually will appear there during the cutscene, which is kind of cool.
I'm out here, 6.
Warning, M-Spec re-entry packet disengaged.
I need your override.
Warning, M-Spec re-entry. Cockpit depressurization complete. Canopy release lever armed.
Noble 5, please repeat.
Pull up Surface Grid 19 by 22.
Gladly. Only sword grace. Sector 18G.
Verbal accounts.
Noble 5, your pulse is elevated. There is nothing you can do for Dr. Halsey and the others inside Sword Base. The mathematics are determinate. Noble 5?
I know.
Bravo 290, clear to re-engage thrusters. Double 6, this is Holland.
Go ahead, Colonel.
We've flagged a Corvette-class vessel on a predicted docking track with our target. Get our makeshift bomb on that Corvette, and we have our delivery system. Noble 5 will escort the bomb. I need your Saber team to clear the way for boarding.
Understood, Colonel.
As she's already donated her slip space drive to the cause, Savannah will be joining you to provide local fire support. UNSC Savannah. Our wings may be clipped, but we've got your back. I've stuck my neck out for Noble on this one, Lieutenant.
We'll get it done, Colonel. 6 out.
Target Corvette sighted within visual range of nav beacon RA-15.
We have visual. Target confirmed.